Hi, it's Reverend White Buffalo, and there's so much that's been going on, and it's been rumored that I had passed away, and I didn't. I've been fighting my way back, and I'm winning, and it's a constant irritant to politically to many, but some have actually started to be proud of me for what I've been doing because they've all tested me and they find out that I'm not easily dissuaded and I'm not easily brought down and that I do fight and that it's not an abandonment of project. It's a time of not reflection. It's a time of waiting politically for the right movement of playing peace on a board. And I had to wait until Trump got back into office, and I'm so very, very elated that he's there, and he's got so much to deal with, and he's someone that I'm not hoping to irritate, but I'd stand toe to toe with that guy any day, and I think that he would be, if he knew, would be welcoming an opportunity to go round and round about a project or a match in wits and in intellect with White Buffalo Cavalryman, and I think that he's going to be happy to know that I'm okay, and he's going to be very happy to hear about all that went on and all this stuff that's going on, and be eager to resolve any issues with Native, because I know that that the issues that stand right now are deportation of Mexican non-residents, illegal aliens, and I know that the only place for an argument is that the process is dealing with illegalities, and if they're here legally or in the process of being legal, I think that the deportation thing is out the door, and that's what he wants. He wants legitimately a list of people who are here legally so that he can keep an eye on them, because we have issues that we're dealing with, and we have war tactics that are going on, and we all know that means that it's time to be safer on a national security level, and we all understand that, and we applaud him for all of his efforts and for returning back to the station and post, and I'm happy because I've had to fight a long time, and I've been fighting to get him back in there, and he doesn't know, but I do, and I know that I did some things, and I said some things, and I reported some things, and for those who don't know me, I have an ICOJ gavel at the International Court of Justice, The Hague, for the indigenous plight all over the world, not just here, but all over the world. And I've been using it. I've been there for 12 years, I think. And been with United Nations for a long time. And they listen to my reports that I've sent in. And then I've had to halt because I was in Mexico. And I was in a concentration camp. And that's because some politicians ran me out, along with some private industry and low-level authority who were Nazi, and I'm not only a Jew, but I'm a product that can't get sold because I'm Marilyn Monroe's daughter. I know. Don't give me a hard time about it. I'm Marilyn Monroe's daughter, and they can't figure out who the father is. But I'm big into civil rights, and I'm a Romanov from my mother's side. She was a hidden Romanov from Anastasia Romanov, and that's why she chose Monroe. And she was placed in a foster care issue like I was. And so was my grandmother. She was placed in a foster care system too. and she was in a concentration camp, and my mother wasn't, but she went through a lot of adoption bullshit, is what I want to say. And my grandfather, who is the father of Marilyn, wasn't released, and I'll tell you what it is Pablo Picasso. And he's Spanish, and he's also Native American, and his father was Sitting Bull. And I'm told that I'm the closest blood relation to Sitting Bull that's still in existence, because he died so long ago. And then my father, he was born, when Sitting Bull was late in his years. He was born to Maria Picasso y Lopez, and I look exactly like her. And I'm so excited about that because I finally got to see some pictures, because certain things are released to you and I get to see them before, so I can make a decision on how to send it to the press and send it to certain authorities. And so I chose a forum on Facebook first, and then I had to soften everybody's hearts, because everybody's been helping me. I've got all kinds of people from Hollywood, and these excuse me these people have been so eager to get me out, because I'm sick all the time, aren't I? They try so hard as a biowarfare is hitting us, and it's been hitting us a long time. And I was in a concentration village encampment used to be, but a village over in San Joaquin Valley, and that was owned by the Queen of England, and they're not here anymore, but they got in trouble. And Charles has to deal with stuff, and I have sent messages to Charles, and he's chatted with me online, and it hasn't been bad. And I know that there are other efforts going on to try to soften the civil rights violations. I know that Meghan Markle has that marriage is a really big effort to hide kind of some of the efforts that have been done to Native American. And I know that they're hoping that that'll pull an entire group away from Native. And I'm going to tell you, it's just not going to work. Americans are Americans. And we don't like the overthrow of our farmlands so that you can make a command, and we get sick, and because we eat the food. And we don't want USA to be brought down to their knees simply because you make a command, and then food gets sold over to Syria or Ukraine, coming with a USA label, and it's not a USA command. And the farming community that I came from has a lot of good people and a lot of bad people. And good people are going to be the ones that do the right thing, and the bad people are going to be the ones that say, it wasn't me. And I've spent a lot of time with Interpol, about 12 years now, working, or at least with the United Nations, and then with Interpol for, since 2015, I think so. Yeah, 10 years that I've been given rights, privileges, and they know me all throughout Interpol there, and I got my clearances through them. And so I got confirmation of who my father was and my grandfather was and who my mother was and grandmother and all of that. And so anyway, I know you know me from my political commentaries in the past, and I know that you've been wondering what happened to me. Right? No. And they've tried. It just doesn't get, I don't know, my Romanov things bounce off, right? They kind of don't. They just kind of, bam, I hear it, and there's no bullet. It's the weirdest thing. And I've been shot at so many times, bam, and it's not, I tell you, it's not blanks. I mean, because I've been woken up, and I could hear the bullet hit the metal. And I hear the blast of the gun. I see the light. Because it's like the impact instantly wakes me up, and I still see the flash of light in the room or outside the window. And I have to sit quietly, and I could so feel the impact to the RV, and then I go out there the next morning, there's nothing there. Don't ask me why. It's just nothing there. It's happened so many times in Mexico. And I haven't had that issue here in the States, but I used to have that issue in Chachilla. And right now I'm in San Diego, and I'm with a rescue group, and they're well known for their civil rights protection capability and their military manner, and they're so amazing. And all I have to tell you is that you guys are number one in my group as far as my heart and my mind, my soul. You guys are pretty wonderful, and I love you, and they know I do. And they're so patient with everything that goes on, and they know they have to wait for certain things to be released. And so here I am to tell you that I'll be here often to give you some updates on myself, what's going on, but I want to release what's been going on. And so this is the first leg of many tables. I shall bring to you a bounty of information, and it's all legal for me to release because I'm very, very politically protected, and I don't need asylum because I'm protected pretty much wherever I choose to go. And I have that's funny how I say that just so easily. I just have faith in people, right? I think I do. But anyway, for now, I want to tell you that it's good to be back, and ciao for now, but not. I'm going to go eat lunch and come back. I'll see you later.